Hey Virgo, and welcome to my channel, The Flourishing Mystic. Thank you so much for tuning in here today. I'm here with your February 2024 reading. Let's hop right in and see what messages we can get for you, what insights, clarity, and inspiration ultimately for the month of February for Virgo. Beloved Spirit, what do you have for the beautiful sign of Virgo in the month of February 2024 and onward? What messages do you have for Virgo? Okay, I saw the Six of Swords. A time of shifting, movement, change. Two of Pentacles is your first card out. This is ultimately a card of choices. Feeling like the world is on your shoulders, or you have tremendous financial responsibility at this time. Or multiple priorities. Some of you could have a career, but also a family life or a romantic life that you are trying to balance. It's a card of balance. We're going to get more on your spread. Okay, so because the Ten of Wands is close by, this is telling me that you have a lot of responsibility, a lot weighing on you. And it can be hard because you can feel quite isolated. In these two cards, you're the only one here. It can feel like no one understands what you go through on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so let's unfold and get some insights here. My goodness, you have the Hermit card. I'll bring it closer so you can see it. So your card is coming through, and I haven't seen your card come through in any reading for the past while for the other sign. So this is for you, Virgo. This is a message for the Virgos out there, the strong Virgo placements. Definitely, there's a call in the month of February to go inward. There's a call to do some soul searching. What truly matters in your life? Where do you really need to focus your attention on? Because there's a lot of things that may be calling for your attention, pulling you, nudging you. You almost feel like you're pulled in all directions. It feels like you have so much to do on a day-to-day basis where you are at the point of burning out. So instead of burning out, instead of going there, although even if you do this month, it's no mistake, you are definitely going to be pulled towards the life of the Hermit for the next little while, if not just the first week of February. Okay, you're going to be called back to your innate self here. Needing to maybe withdraw, be alone a little bit, reset, recharge, replenish, fill up your own cup. There's some spiritual food coming your way as well. Feeling like your soul is fed and nourished. Okay, people that see you and understand you are going to show up on your path. This may be in the form of a therapist, a mother, or a guide, a mentor. Okay, even the cards. Maybe you find that you resonate with tarot and you're really being seen for what you're going through and growing through. We have the King of Cups next. You're definitely devoted. You're definitely emotionally mature and balanced. You're wise, wiser than ever. You are a true empath. And when you are an empath, you take on a lot of responsibilities. You shoulder, the responsibility for multiple situations. You take on more than you really need to. So because I'm seeing that beautiful golden cup and that sunshine behind this King of Cups here, it's like, how can Virgos fill up their own cup now? How can Virgos truly replenish? What does that look like to you? For some of you, I see like a straight up trip, even though I do sense that finances are sort of, there's not like a whole lot of stability there yet. But some of you feel like you need to take a getaway or a trip or plan something, at least put something into motion, because you feel like this is going to serve you. You feel like a rest, a pause, taking a retreat will actually do more than continuing this juggling act or taking on too much. So the Six of Swords did actually come through. I remember shuffling and seeing this card flip over. Okay, so not a coincidence here, Virgo. This is a time of transition, leaving behind what doesn't serve you, what has been in the way, what has been a burden, what has been an extra responsibility that you don't need to carry at this time. If you are carrying the weight of other people's responsibilities, this is a time to let it go. Let them figure it out while you live your life and try to figure out yours. It's a time of literally travel. I do see a body of water. I see a lot of Virgos getting away, maybe going to an all-inclusive, or some of you are planning like a spiritual retreat. And I actually see that being quite beneficial as we enter Pisces season. Okay, there's going to be some spiritual healing there, or it'll feel very transformative, or at least you are going to get that reset, that rejuvenation that I feel like your mind, body, and soul really needs. I do sense with the Six of Swords being the center of your reading, this is a nine card spread, that you're on to calmer waters and even potentially more passionate ones, with the King of Wands being right after. Okay, we have a natural born leader here. Okay, a natural entrepreneur. Your passion for life starts to pick up again, and I do sense it has to do with some reset. You intentionally decide that you may take time off, or some sort of sabbatical, or I don't know, a few days to yourself or something, and this is like the best thing you could ever do early on in the month of February. Now, Virgo, if you are on a positive momentum, if you are feeling energetic, if you are conquering and crushing all your goals like this King of Wands would, then this first part of the reading may not resonate with you, especially early on in February. I would just put that to the side, and if you ever come across a scenario where you feel like you are taking on way too much of the responsibility, carrying the weight for everybody, that's that 10 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, then you know what to do. The advice is here. Hermit, King of Cups, 6 of Swords. There needs to be some sort of inward journey, okay? Some sort of pause even in the energy. You may need to pause in order to reflect. Like, do I really need all 10 wands? Do I really need to be responsible for carrying all of this? And the answer is most likely no. If it's a yes, you may be asking for guidance on how to do so. You know, I know there's single mothers out there, single fathers out there who need to do it all, be it all, wear multiple hats at all times, and you don't get a break. So you could be asking your creator, the universe, God, however you want to term it, label it, for the guidance and the support. Like, show me my way. How do I navigate through this energy? Right? Now, what I love about mid-February is things start to pick up in pace, or they start to pick up in your courage, your bravery. You may come up with a beautiful idea of how to get through this creatively. Okay? How to get through the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles creatively. Okay? You may come to an understanding of I can only spin so many plates here. I can only do so much in a given day. What takes top priority for me? And you sort of take control of that and let go of what's not as important for the time being, maybe putting it on the back burner intentionally. Queen of Cups, my goodness. Okay, so King and Queen, beautiful. There's a match, there's a pair. This is a very intuitive time, I must say. I pre-pulled your oracle card messages to save you some time here because I know I want to be very mindful as much as possible. And you have some very intuitive cards I'm going to show you momentarily, but it's making sense here. Something about your spiritual food or your spiritual cup being filled. Okay, filled in the month of February. You feel more replenished than ever and rejuvenated, and it comes from intentionally going into this hermit mode. Okay, not to stop you, not to derail you in your success, but actually it's a very intentional moment in time for Virgo where you will be more receptive, if that makes sense. There is some action-oriented energy with the Six of Swords, the King of Wands so far, but there's also this very yin energy, okay? And you do have the yin card I do want to show you. We'll get more into this. Let's pull the rest. Oh my goodness, 10 of Cups. And wow, I'm blown away here, Virgo. 9 of Cups at the end of your month. I feel like something does you good here, a spiritual retreat or quest, going inward for answers, saying no or putting a boundary with other people that drain you or need you to shoulder too many responsibilities, maybe asking for more support from the key people. Even if it's coworkers, bosses, a spouse. I do see some of you are married or connected to a partner here. You may be asking for more support there, okay? I see a lot of wish fulfillment coming in for you, Virgo, by the end of the month. I mean, just take a look at these cards. We have the Queen of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. All this water energy, which is fascinating to me. Fascinating. You are the sign opposite Pisces. There's something there this month astrologically for you. There is definitely an activation here of wish fulfillment and contentment and feeling rejuvenated, feeling like you have maybe even recovered, lost time or energy spent, or even money spent. You're moving into a period of more what feels like fulfillment, deep fulfillment and satisfaction. I don't know what happens. I do sense it's because of this early on in the month, like you just get fed up with something or doing too much or taking on too much and intentionally retreating or distancing yourself, withdrawing from what has become stress and exhaustion. Some of you are completely tired going into February or maybe from January. Okay, maybe this is picking up on January energy. And you intentionally rest. You intentionally retreat. This is like the biggest boost in energy towards mid-end month, and also it activates like manifestation for you. I can't put it any other way. For the Virgos who are coupled, I see that your love is going to grow, okay, between, like, there's going to be a bond that deepens with the 10 of Cups. Some of you Virgos also will connect with a partner. Some of you single Virgos will not be single by the end of the month is what I'm getting. And it's kind of like your wish fulfilled for some of you. If you've been tired of being single, if you've been tired of like maybe cooking for yourself or being alone, there's a partnership that comes through. If this is career oriented, then it's picking up on more work support, more harmony, okay? More harmony coming your way towards the end of the month. Now let's look at your oracle card message is the Yin card, and look how beautiful this card is. Just take it in a second. It says the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams, but rather consciously allowing them to flow to you. Poised to receive the bounty that will be available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly dreams manifest. You know, with all this water energy as well as the Hermit, that's major Yin energy here. It says in relationships, for those of you struggling in relationships, it says let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised, and we see that by the end of the month. Maybe someone really steps up into a leadership role. Maybe this King of Wands is outside of you. Maybe this is your partner or a boss or co-workers stepping up to the plate. Stepping up to the plate here to assist, to participate, so that you're not the one doing all the legwork. You're not the one doing all of the work and taking on all of the burdens and responsibilities. Someone really steps up. Your spirit animal message, which I also thought to be very interesting, is the loon intuitive. And look at that body of water, and how much body of water do we see here? Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Like, that's the Hermit, stepping away from the busy life and seeking more solitude. Why do we do that in this day and age? We do it to get to know ourselves again, to renew our own vows, like what we want to do, how we want to show up in this world, to receive the downloads of what our next action step should be. Allowing room and space and time for manifestation, for answered prayers, solutions to come through, ideas to come through, for other people as well to step up to the plate. The loon says, the call of the loon stirs the soul. Their sound evoke reverence and imagination. Loons have a complex communication system that is highly evolved. Loons are powerful and intuitive. Knowing from within comes quickly. Their flashes of insight and imagination are highly developed. Loons mate for life and teach the ideals of family and fidelity to those with this totem. I mean, look at that 10 of Cups. Mating for life is a real possibility for some of you here. It says loons are excellent partners and parents. They often carry their offspring on their backs. Loons are also excellent communicators. They relate well with others. When loon arrives or you hear them call, it might be time to pay attention to your own intuition and be discerning of your situation. If loon is your totem, you will be a great communicator. Insights and answers easily arise from the depths of your consciousness. Family love is important, and you protect the ones you love. Take time at dawn on the still lake of your mind and connect with your song. Be vocal, chant, Love your family. You will always succeed if you listen to the wisdom within. Look to your own reflection to see how beautiful, unique, and elegant you are. You're going to be blown away when I show you this next card. It says, your success is closer than you imagine. So keep going. But sometimes in keeping on, we need these periods of pause as well. That's still movement. In fact, in these moments of Hermit, of King of Cups, Queen of Cups, is when we can almost make quantum leaps forward, because so much happens in that stillness if we allow it. New developments, new ideas, ways to do better, show up better. Okay, now there's a lot of energy surrounding family. So I just want to say, this is also a time to do whatever it takes to protect yours, okay? You and yours, the ones you love, your family, your children, if you have children. This is a part of the path in February and, moving forward, of course. 9 of Cups, though, is something powerful here. There is some success coming in, or there is some wish fulfillment. So have you been setting intentions? Maybe you will during this time where you catch a break, or you obviously intentionally make that break happen for you, where you can be mindful, where you can maybe even script how you want the end of this month to look like for you. And I see it actually looking that way. 9 of Cups. So, Virgo, this is what I have for you for February. If you enjoyed this reading, if you liked it in any way, comment below. Stay tuned for more readings by subscribing to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.